Finally sitting down with you and sharing what has been going on behind the scenes, my thoughts about my business, how other people's journeys are going and we compare them to ours. I don't want to be making them at home. Multiple people tell me that Fang needs to be a plushie. I personally think the time I'm spending on it is too much time. All of this, there's a reason why I am doing all of this. That's because hello guys, welcome to this week's video. This is obviously going to be a different kind of video because I'm finally sitting down with you and sharing what has been going on behind the scenes and the kind of things that I have implemented in my business and the things that I am really trying to focus on the rest of this year for Rebel Jones. And yeah, I thought it was just finally about time that we could crack on with it and I can just have a catch up with you. I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about my thoughts about my business, about Rebel Jones, because we are 7 years in now and I obviously do this full time, which was a massive dream of mine, and things are better. I put up a reel this week, was it this week? Yeah, and it was basically saying like, I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, but 7 years ago, this is where I dreamt of being. And it was a really big eye-opener to remind myself that I have come so far. I'm sure I'm not alone. We all get caught up on how other people's journeys are going and we compare them to ours. And I've been doing that since the start, but I've had moments and months where I don't think like that. However, the past few months I have, and it's been really hard to get out of my head about it. And I think it's because I do this full time now, right? And everything that I make, you know, money wise, I need to be paying my bills. I need to be able to even just like, I don't know, take Tom out for a meal or buy an item of clothing that I want to buy. Little things like that. And at the moment, business is very slow, and I don't know, it probably isn't the same for everyone. I know a lot of us are struggling with this. I feel like things are just not working in our favour. Small businesses right now, it's just not working for us in certain aspects, and it's really sad. However, I look at small businesses that things are working for and I'm like, okay, so it's not like we can't do this, it's just figuring out a way to make it work and finding our niche. And I was actually out with my lovely friends yesterday, Esme from Bean and Bloom and Kaylee from Kaylee Moore Designs, and I haven't seen them in ages. It's always refreshing and always so nice to sit down with fellow small businesses and just chat about what it's like to be in our shoes and just kind of bounce ideas off of each other. And Kaylee brought up some amazing points, and it's just really made me think, okay, we need to scale down and focus on the things that work for my business. Now, I personally think that my characters are well loved, and I think I really need to focus more on those. To be fair, I have been doing that and I'm glad that it's working. I also feel like my journals are also very well loved and I need to focus more on them. And there's going to be things in my shop that I think are going to have to not necessarily go, but maybe I don't do as much of. For example, sticker sheets. I do sell sticker sheets, but not as much. And I'm kind of getting to the point now in my business where I don't want to be making them at home. Like yesterday, I turned on my printer to print some sticker orders and the maintenance box has gone. So I've gone and ordered another one. To be fair, it's not that expensive, but I am so anxious all the time when this printer is gonna die on me, because they don't last ages, especially when I use them for all my sticker sheets. Practically all my die cut stickers except for like the holographic and glitter ones. I use them for my backing cards, for everything that I do, like my bookmarks. It's used a lot, and I think I really want to stop kind of making sticker sheets myself. it stresses me out. Even though the silhouette is amazing for cutting, it's not always on point. So I am thinking of outsourcing my sticker sheets, but my sticker sheets don't do incredibly well, and I kind of want to focus on the ones that do well. If there is any small businesses watching this who can help me with a good sticker sheet manufacturer, and you are happy to share this information with me, I would be so grateful if you wouldn't mind either messaging me on Instagram or emailing me at beck@rebeljones.com and letting me know, or if you feel comfortable sharing with others, then commenting down below. I haven't looked into this yet, and I really want to find some recommendations if people feel comfortable with sharing. That's something that I really want to dive deep in. Now, that means when it comes to launches, I always launch about 3 new sticker sheets, and I kind of need to stop doing that. I think I kind of want to focus on potentially just 1 sticker sheet. Now, I also do Mystery Monday packs, and every other month, they do include sticker sheets, and that's fine. I can work with that. I think it'll make it more, I guess, unique and more one of a kind because I'll be making them in-house. But for my dream planning sticker sheets, my weekly planning sticker sheets, like all that kind of stuff, I think it's time to outsource them and not stress about making them myself. When it comes to my characters, I've decided that I'm gonna keep working on those, but I need to start using them better. And Kaylee's not the first person, right? Kaylee's not the first person to say it. I've had multiple people tell me that Fang needs to be a plushie, and I promise you guys, all I can say is that it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this year. It's not gonna be the size of Nora because I physically can't hold that anymore because I'm back at home. But let's just say this autumn, Fang will be coming as a plushie, and yeah, all your dreams will come true. But I'm honing in on those kind of things. I do love blind boxes. I've mentioned this before, how I want to bring blind boxes into the shop. It's just finding ways to do that. But Kaylee also mentioned that, you know, I have loads of pins. Why don't I do blind boxes for pins? Which she's so right. It's just like little things like this, working with what I have, but also kind of honing in on the things that are important. My journals and that kind of section. Like when I say journals, I think of my journals, my pencil cases, my matching pens, the washi tapes. I need to start creating bigger bundles with all of that kind of stuff. I need to start focusing on my journals more, spreading the love of my journals. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna ask another favor. But if you are someone who uses my journals, and I know how incredible the quality of my journals are. Like a friend of mine messaged me the other day. They bought a Dream Plan Do journal at Christmas, and they messaged me a photo, and they've used it every day since, and it's so thick. It's incredible, but it shows how amazing like the quality is. I was talking to Esme about it as well yesterday because she is someone who uses my journals, and she's like, it's amazing how you can just fill and fill and fill and it won't break, like the spine. They are amazing. Like I absolutely love my journals, and I think I need to hone in on them more and make them a bigger part of Rebel Jones. And on that note, if you are someone who uses my journals, I got so sidetracked then, I would love you if you have time to either send me a photo or a video of your journal pages, because I would love to be a person that journals, would love it. However, I don't. I would love to spend time on working with that, and I think at some point I will have time to do those things, potentially. Yeah, it's something that I'd love to really get better at, but at the moment I don't journal like scrapbooking. I personally use my journals to write my to-do lists, my timescales, my plans, like what I have planned for launches, and if I have time, I love to use my stickers, my highlighters, my washi tapes. But I'm talking about people who literally scrapbooks and does these beautiful pages in her journal. So if you are someone like that and would be up for sending me some photos or some videos of your journal, it would mean a lot. And if you wouldn't mind me reposting them onto my Instagram or my socials, then again, that would be amazing. You can either DM me on Instagram, but I'd highly recommend sending it all to beck@rebeljones.com. I'll leave my email linked below. But yeah, I am really starting to focus on this kind of stuff. Now, when it comes to social media, I am struggling with this side of things. I think I've always struggled with social media, and I've tried so many different ways of doing things and getting things up on time and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I spend a lot of time on social media. I personally think the time I'm spending on it is too much time, that I could be spending more time on another factor or another side of my business. So I have this month been trialing out going on ChatGPT and asking just to create a monthly plan on social media and for my emails. And this month I'm just testing it just to see what's worked, what hasn't, and kind of bring that to next month. But it was really nice to have it all planned out, and I used the first Monday to kind of record loads of footage to be able to look at the week and go, okay, I've recorded all these videos, let's create the reels and schedule them. It's been amazing, and I'd highly recommend if you are looking to kind of do that kind of stuff. However, like I said, I'm trial and erroring it. Is that a thing? And seeing what works and what doesn't, and bringing that to next month. I need to start doing this kind of stuff to give me more time to focus on the things that I feel are more important, which to me is YouTube. You guys are very, very important to me. This channel and this platform is very important because it gives me a little income every month. Yes, I haven't been having sponsorships, which, not gonna lie, it scares the crap out of me because that is one of the big reasons why I quit my job. But I know that more opportunities will come. But I also want to make sure that my videos are there to keep you company, for you to not feel alone with your thoughts, and to kind of just be open and honest with you guys and just be there as like a really safe and supportive community. I just want to kind of make sure that I'm providing those kind of things for you and giving you the tools that I have put towards my business that have helped my business and hopefully help you and yours. I also need to dedicate more time for Patreon because I've been slacking on there, and that is another monthly income of mine, and it's going down because people are leaving. I don't know if people are leaving because they feel like they don't get what they signed up for, which is like one thing I get so scared about. And of course the past month or so has been difficult and has led me to not be able to work as much, kind of miss out on things. And yeah, Patreon is something that is really, really important for me and my business, and it's important for my business because it's an income that comes in every month, but it's important for me because that community is somewhere that, I've said it so many times, I know, but I don't know what I'd do without it, and I want to make sure that people are feeling heard, safe, supported in this community, and are also getting the things that I've promised them. So they're the things I want to focus on as well. All of this, there's a reason why I am doing all of this, and that's because I'm having a baby. These are happy tears. They are happy tears, and they are tears that have just been bottled up because I haven't been able to share this news with you. This incredible happy news. Like, if you have been with me for a while, I was diagnosed with endometriosis last year, or the year before, and when I was diagnosed with this, I obviously searched it up on Google, and like the things that you kind of hear about is that it can stop people having children, and I was so worried about that. Obviously I had my successful laparoscopy last year, and yeah, it was like a switch in me that came out of nowhere, and I was just like, Tom, I think I want to start a family with you. And we both agreed, and yeah, we've been trying for a couple of months, and this was our third try, and I'm pregnant and I'm having a baby, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited. But obviously this first trimester has been hard on me physically, and that has then caused me to be hard for me mentally. And I've had so many, you know, people messaging me like, are you okay? You're a bit quiet, like, is everything all right? And I have been struggling with morning, well, I just call it morning sickness. I haven't been sick. It's the nausea has been really brutal, and along with tiredness, and it's, I keep saying, firstly, it feels like I'm on a constant hangover every day, which is not the vibe, but I don't care because I'm having our baby. Like, for someone who thought that this might not be an option, I'm just internally grateful that it is, and that baby is safe. And the photo that I've just put up is, we paid for a 10-week early scan, and we got to see them and see their little heartbeat, and it was just incredible. Anyway, I just haven't been able to work as much, and I've been, it's been so hard because I haven't been able to. I have felt a little alone because you guys and my community and my patrons, because my patrons don't know, obviously my patrons know now because they were the first people to watch this, but I love sharing everything with you guys, like, and being open and honest, like when I'm having bad mental days, when I'm, you know, when my endo used to be really bad, and I used to have to really force myself to rest, and I was able to just talk to you guys about it, and I haven't been able to. So it's been really hard to keep this incredible news, but this news that's affected my business so much in the past month or so, well, yeah, nearly 2 months, where, yeah, it's just been so hard to not confide in you guys. And I hope that you can understand why things have been a bit slow and not as well done, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've just slacked on a lot of things, but when it comes to my body, I have, especially when I had endometriosis, I would force myself to keep going, and it was like my fault because it's my body. If I want to kind of power through my endo to get something done for my business, then so be it, even though you shouldn't do that. You should rest. And to be fair, near the end of, but like before I got my surgery, I was focusing on the times when my endo was bad, and I would rest, and I tell everyone to do that because it did help me. However, I can't do that with this because it's not me it's not just me I'm looking after a baby, and it's important for me to listen to my body. So if I wake up and I'm not feeling very well, not feeling very well and I'm tired, which is always the two things, I have to just stay downstairs on the sofa, and it could be a whole day thing. Now, things are better because I had my midwife appointment, explained these circumstances, and she said, just get some anti-sickness tablets, and I'm not gonna lie, they have helped me so much. But sometimes they don't work, and I wake up and it's just a day that I have to stay on the sofa. And yeah, these are the reasons why things have been the way they are. And oh my gosh, it feels so incredible to finally sit here and tell you this amazing news, and the reason why things have been the way they are. Now I can just be open and honest with you, and if I've got a day where I'm like, I can't do today, or I couldn't do yesterday, I can just tell you why. I don't know if that's something that, like, why should I give you a reason? Maybe I should, like, it doesn't really matter, but to me it does. Like, I'm someone who, I don't want anyone to think that I am lazy or not putting as much effort in or don't care. They're the three things that I get so scared of people thinking about if I slack on things. That's definitely a me thing that I need to work on, but now I can just be like, you know, baby's not made me feel great today. So I've had to, you know, kind of chill. But we're coming towards the end of the first trimester. Actually, when you watch this, I would have already done my first trimester, which is incredible. And we are seeing baby again on Tuesday, and they will be so different to our 10-week scan, and I'm just so excited. But this is why I have been quiet and been very emotional, but it's also the reason why I need to start focusing on certain things, because I'm a small business. I work for myself now, so I don't get any maternity leave from a company. I am like trying to save up. I overpay for my tax in the hopes that it's like a little savings pot. Obviously I'll get statutory maternity leave, but it's not much, and I struggle with stuff like that. So this is going to be a big test for me, which is why I want to make sure that I still have, you know, my patrons, because I have now gotten rid of the group call tier because of this reason. I won't have time. I won't have time to do it, and never know, it might come back in years to come, but right now it's not coming back. So that tier is gone. We only have one tier on Patreon, the Dream and Dreamers tier, and that just includes me, you know, getting people into the Rebels chat, Social Sharing Sunday, Rebels Go Live, Bex Buys. These are things that I can do whilst on maternity. Potentially the Rebels Go Live and Bex Buys might be hard sometimes, especially at the start, but I know my patrons are very supportive and very understanding, and if that's not going to last forever, but that is something that is a, you know, a monthly income for me. YouTube, I will be planning some videos, and I will be back on YouTube when I can. One thing, I'm not going to rush. I want to enjoy this moment and these moments with our baby, and I want to make sure that I am savouring them and being present. However, I love creating YouTube videos, so I will be back at some point, and it'll be a totally different kind of path. I don't know how some of you guys feel about that, which also scares me because, you know, for so long I have just been a small business owner working towards her dreams, whereas now I'm a small business owner that will be a mum as well. I won't be showing my child on here. That's my choice. Just my child won't be shown anywhere on my socials, so you kind of, if you ever see anything, it might be at back of the head kind of thing. But I don't want this to become a baby mum business. Like, it is Rebel Jones, it is a business, and I want to kind of, you know, be able to relate to people that aren't parents but people that are at the same time, you know? I don't know, we'll see, but Patreon and YouTube is very important for me. And then I really want to focus on my wholesale, which is why I've booked London Stationery Show, which is next month. I don't know how that's going to go. I've never done a trade show before, but I'm going to work my arse off to try and get some connections and try and get some new shops, because they're things that I can kind of package up and send off, which is another reason why I want to get my sticker sheets outsourced, because if I had a shop order sticker sheets, I won't have time to come in here and make them. So yeah, it's all kind of getting these things put into place, and you're going to be with me through this journey. We're going to see if we can kind of get myself prepared and kind of turn this business around slightly before baby comes. And yeah, and I guess on that note, I'd love you to press that subscribe button and that notification bell if you haven't already, and you can get notified of all the videos to come. Thank you for just being here, and thank you for making me feel like I can just come here and just chat to you guys. And now this amazing news is out in the open, I can just I can breathe a little bit. That is the news. That is the plan for Rebel Jones in the next few months. Yeah, frick knows what's going to happen. We've got Stationery Fest, we've got Southwest Planner Club, we've got Castle Bazaar, which is like a magical market kind of thing happening in Milton Keynes. I got in on that and I'm there on the 10th of May. and then I've got the trade show. So a lot is happening, guys, and of course I can't wait to bring you along with me. Let's do a little, I guess a little baby emoji in the comments below if you've watched this to the end. If you have, thank you so much, and I will see you next week, where we really need to focus on this trade show stuff now. So I want to try and make a sign from my little X tool, a new sign maybe made out of acrylic. It'll be a lot of making and seeing if we can make it. So yeah, I'd love to see you there. Right guys, I love you and thank you, and just thank you for being you and being there for me, and I will see you next week. Bye.